in the shadow of Camping World Stadium, across a busy street in Parramore. Blink and you might miss it, if not for the sounds that filter out. That's some smooth jazz.
A soprano saxophone.
I know that thanks to Ed here.
It started when I was 17 years old.
He's the soul behind Reruns Records,
And it developed out of the love just for music.
a vintage vinyl shop in Parramore he opened 3 years ago
That's right.
to share his love of music.
I do love jazz and I love classic rock.
Music that's made up his life
Yeah.
for more than a few years.
I started playing when I was 15 years old,
15 and traveling the country playing in jazz and soul bands.
playing trumpet and guitar. That's when I first started,
Every decade
from the 60s.
to now,
That was 74.
he's played with a band live on the road. A feat not achieved by most, but one that's kept him grounded through the decades of change.
Growing up during segregation, I think everyone needed some type of purpose. There were so many things going on during that time, so many social ills, and music is known as a universal language. And that was one thing that brought both communities together.
A universal language he's working hard to keep alive today. In his tiny vintage shop, he feeds a community through the sounds of soul and jazz.
Yeah, it means the world. I mean, just to actually stay in your community, to keep the artistry alive, the businesses alive. I mean, it's going to mean so much more pouring into our own community.
Owners like Ed giving back to his community and helping it to thrive. And hopefully, keep the music spinning for another 50 years.
Music eases the soul.
In Parramore,
Music teaches you different things about life.
Caitlin Wilson, Florida on a Tank Full.